Welcome back. Few shows are getting more notoriety and acclaim than the CW's own Jane the Virgin, starring Gina Rodriguez. It's about Jane, a virgin, who gets accidentally inseminated at the doctor's office. Whoops. Here's Gina. So, Gina, you and I actually have something in common.
Do we?
Yes, it's weird.
Are you going to surprise me?
I am. Here it comes.
Okay.
I, too, was inseminated by my gynecologist.
See, I knew it. I didn't want to ask because I was going to be uncomfortable because then you say it. And
I've lost the weight, but you're like still there.
Yeah, you know.
I know. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Right.
Did you feel as surprised as I did?
Yeah, I was a little, and I had to tell my girlfriend, like, sweetie, I'm pregnant.
Did she stay with you?
She left me.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
right? You believe that? But I did end up with the doctor in a weird twist of fate. So,
Yes. So
yeah.
you're living the life of a telenovela also.
Completely, yes.
Welcome.
And I'm in Miami, so it's like
Oh, knee deep in the telenovela.
knee deep in it. You know,
Nice.
Dave the Virgin, followed by Jane of 2 hours this fall.
Do you know
Yeah.
everybody on this cast and crew that call me there, it's their name and the last name is the Virgin. So there are many virgins on this set, whether
Yeah.
they like it or not.
Whether they like it or not. Yeah, born again. You know, whatever. For
sure.
Yeah. So listen, so much like cool stuff is going on in the Buzz universe, right?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
that Buzz universe.
The whole sort of,
in that random space, right? That Willy
Yeah.
Wonka space.
Willy Wonka space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you rather, like, are you happy about it? Would you rather sort of slide in under the radar? Because there's like big expectations, I think.
For sure, but I mean, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with high expectations. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. Bring it, challenge me. You know, I am terrified, but it's like at the top of the roller coaster where you're like, am I gonna make it down or is this just the end? And I'm totally ready to take that risk. And, you know, my mom used to always say, just jump and God will provide the parachute, so.
Is this was this a risky role for you? I mean, take me through, like, I know you've been asked this question before, but you get the script and you probably read a million scripts and you're like, oh, this seems funny, and then you're like, page 10, I'm pregnant. What? What? That's weird. Yeah.
Well, the breakdown, I read the breakdown beforehand and I was like, oh, really? Okay, not judging a book by its cover. Can I get that script? Can I, like, will you break this down for me?
Right.
And I was so pleasantly surprised at the fact that this synopsis could be written in a way that is so genuine and so down to earth and scarily plausible. And but on top of that, it's a family story. And the comedy is so fun and the drama is so real. And they're really taking, I think, to me, a really good take on the first, second, third generation Latino story here in America, which is, there's been some stabs at it, you know, and some successes. I think Ugly Betty did a great job. George Lopez, you know, like they definitely, our story is very similar in the fact that I could be anyone, any ethnicity.
Sure.
This is a story about a girl.
Sure.
It just so happens, it happens to be a Latino family. It could have been a Jewish family where they were speaking, you know, Hebrew at the house, and, you know, it could have been an Italian family. It could have been any of that. It's the dual identity. It's the American story with the grandma speaks something else or comes from somewhere else, and I'm American.
Well, I am that Jewish family.
There you go.
And when I did get impregnated by my gynecologist, I mean,
What did
me
your
and my
grandma's- I know.
There were some oy veys.
Oy vey.
You know, right? There was a lot of that
I'm
going
sure
around.
there was tons of oy vey. Oh my
was
God.
just
Come here, Punham.
right,
Get over
yeah,
here.
yeah, right. You know, a lot of like sort of, you know, why God, why?
Yeah.
'Cause we have the guilt. You know, there's a lot of that guilt thing going on too.
See, that's where the Catholicism and Judaism right there.
We're like besties.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So obviously the show is set in South Florida. So I think field trip, whole cast and crew comes to South
We
Florida.
keep talking about that. We're like, I think we need to go get stock footage in Miami.
I think so. Yeah, South Beach.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Premiere there,
Yeah.
screening there.
Look it, I
something.
will pick you all up at
I'm
the.
only
I'll
saying
have,
this because my publicist can hear me.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Huh?
And, and honestly, I don't have a publicist, but I'm going to get one after this interview.
Yes, you are.
And I'm going to look right here and say Jane the Virgin premiere in South Florida.
Yes.
I'll be the guy holding the sign at the airport.
I'm pregnant also. That sign?
Yes.
Right?
Obviously.
telling
But I'm
everybody.
gonna have twins just so I can one up you. You mentioned before something you said a minute ago about the family dynamic, and I'm struck at how you and your mom on the show talk to each other. Like she's more of a what's the word?
Yes.
How do I say it delicately than you are?
Yes. So the thing is like, so my mother was a teen mom, which I love the spin they're taking on the teen mom story. It's not, you know, obviously, obviously it's also a delicate subject, right? You know, because it's something that could be glorified on MTV with 16 and Pregnant and all those different things. But this is very much so a different take on the teen story. There's a lot of redemption, and you get to see the way that Jane treats her mother as though she's more of a friend or she's the parent at times. And you're going to see that dynamic change over time and like evolve. And I think it's beautiful because the idea that a character will stay flat on, you know, in life is just impossible. Jane doesn't stay on neutral. She is going forward, and she evolves and she changes. She becomes a woman pretty much before your eyes.
And she
not like that, but
not like that.
Not like
in the
that.
sort of in the like non-fun way to become a woman.
Yeah, and
You
in
know
this
what I
very
mean?
strange way.
Yeah.
But in the very real like character transforming way. So that's kind of cool.
All right, well, I guess that's it. So listen, so great, awesome.
Thank you.
Next time in South Florida,
I'm gonna see you.
and our kids will play together.
Friends.
Yeah,
We can arrange marriage.
they'll be besties.
be
Yes,
besties.
my child will marry yours.
Done.
So great. Thank you.
Thank you.